I grew up in Kent, Washington, a little south of Seattle, with my little sister. Sometimes we had additional cow or something. It wasn't a large farm by any means. I was about 7 years old and I started wetting the bed. Never had that kind of problem before, and it wasn't very long into it, couldn't keep food down. So I had to go to the hospital and find out what was going on. They diagnosed me with diabetes. I guess for people who don't know, the biggest difference with my organ not working is I have to test every day blood sugars to make sure things are working correctly, where your body automatically takes care of everything. Without it, it's kind of like having a car without a gas gauge. You get in trouble without knowing it until you're in trouble. One day I was splitting wood and came in to the house. I was actually splitting wood out in my mother's house, and just felt tired. I didn't realize my blood sugars had dropped so dramatically. I hadn't been out that long. And when I woke up, I was looking at the ceiling, and my mom was standing over me with a couple of paramedics, and I asked her, is this a dream? She said, no, this isn't a dream. Came to Erie to help my mom. She's had both her hips and knees replaced and is recovering well from back surgery now. So I'm in a new city, and I get laid off, no job, no insurance. Came here with the intent to take care of Mom, and as I start to run out of supplies, it actually becomes life-threatening.
When Paul came in here 2 years ago, I was a nurse, and I remember how desperately in need he was.
The organizations I went to weren't able to help me until I was referred to the Diabetic Association.
My heart broke for him when he told me how many times that he had asked for help but was not able to be helped.
The Erie Diabetes Association helps people who fall through the cracks. They were there for me when nobody else was.
Like Paul, there are so many people in our community who are living with diabetes that don't have insurance. And there really is a huge monetary cost factor that is passed on to us all for those who can't afford to treat their diabetes and keep it under control.
Kidney problems, high blood pressure. The strokes were caused because of high blood pressure. I didn't realize my blood pressure was up at the time.
We are a local, independent, nonprofit organization that is 100% dependent on people in our community to support the mission.
You'd helped me so much that I figured I was making enough money that I could give back. I think there's so many of us that if everybody does a little bit, it can make a big difference.
I am inviting you to join our efforts to reach our arms out around our neighbors, our friends, the people that we go to church with, the people that we work with, so that we can ensure that everybody has the resources that they need to live well with diabetes.
From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank the Diabetes Association.